What was it like meeting Wizkid and getting in touch with someone like that, man? How did that feel?
Somebody like Wiz, it's like he respects realness. Hi
What's
guys, good
good?
evening.
Good evening. Welcome yet again, my guy.
What's going on? Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, bro. I know this is not the first meeting with the space. You've obviously been here in a week that I was not on, and it was just now that I found out, or at least I clocked that you'd been here without me being present. But regardless, man, welcome back again. Okay, it's always a pleasure having you on. How's it going, bro?
Going good. I was in the studio. I had to pause my entire session to come on this.
See, we're honored, man. We're honored. So in this session, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's not big. I'm always working.
Got you. In this session, was it Kemuel working or was it Wonder?
No, it's Kemuel. I was in the session with Lil J. We just trying to kind of round it up.
Damn. Okay. All right. Lil J. Nice. That sounds very exciting, man.
Yeah, man. Really great stuff.
Yeah, man. Nah. I think we got to meet briefly on the space where we had Rukimani on, and for sure. But I think wait. Okay, we brought you up when Parisi was here. I think we brought you up. I don't think you were here per se, but those are two collaborations that I've definitely been a fan of. And speaking of collaborations, you just released one with DJ Tunez. Okay, tell us about that. How does it feel putting out this record? I think there've been a lot of strong signs of getting connected and locked in with DJ Tunez. Tell us about that relationship. How's things going, man?
Yeah, things with Tunes are going pretty well, and I think I and Tunes have been in communication since 2023.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we've just maintained a relationship of respect. Of he has a solid ear, and I have a solid I think I guess I could consider myself like one of the talented ones. You feel me? So,
No, talk. No, let them know, man. It makes sense, of course.
I feel like he recognizes the talent, and I recognize he can spot records. He knows when the record is complete, and he knows when the record is missing something. So we kind of the puzzle we kind of complete ourselves. We meet in the middle somehow. So it's it's a very transparent relationship still, and I think it was up until last year we started meeting up and hanging out in person. If not, we've just been virtually.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. And then that was the big. I think it was a big reveal when he dropped a picture with you and Wiz at the dinner. I think over in December, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that, bro. What was it like? What was it like meeting Wizkid and getting in touch with someone like that, man? How did that feel?
Somebody like Wiz, it's like he respects realness. He respects the real people.
Right.
Somebody who has been in the game for that long, he's able to tell and spot fake energy, real energy.
Okay.
For me, for one, I don't know how to pretend. You feel me? I don't know how to pretend to be what I'm not. So he knows that I fuck with him heavy,
nice.
And I know that he likes something about me. I know he likes my music. I know he fucks with me heavy too. So it was. I feel like when we met, it wasn't a thing of mutual, love and respect for each other's craft, regardless of the timelines that we both are existing in. Because he's been so long in the game, and I'm fresh in.
Mm-hmm.
It's I feel like we kind of meet in the middle, maybe based off the relationship of Osagi and that manager. Yeah, Osagi, she's my manager, and I feel like that's it's a setting stone. It's expo for me because
yeah, for sure.
You feel me? So I feel like that's a setting stone still, but I feel like the music did most of the heavy lifting because he's somebody that loves music, like music, not like, not noise. He doesn't like the noise. You feel me?
Yeah, I hear that. I absolutely hear that, man. And is it fair to say like he's one of the people that has like influenced and kind of poured into how you've developed as an artist?
But I feel like he inspires me to, in ways that lets me know that certain things are possible.
Okay.
You feel me? Yes, but sound wise, I feel like we meet somewhere in the middle, maybe on the R&B side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, people sometimes say that they hear like a similar texture, but personally I don't really hear it though. But I know for certain, growing up, before I even dabbled into recording music or playing instruments, I know I'd listened to a lot of Wiz. Like I listened to a lot of Wiz
Yeah.
growing up. So it was
Yeah.
really inspiring, like seeing somebody like sing and like make things happen. Like it was so inspiring for me,
Yeah.
and he stays as an inspiration forever. Like same way I'm inspired by Stevie Wonder, same way I'm inspired by like Richie,
Nice.
same way, yes, the same way I'm inspired by like Michael Jackson, and like the greats of the greats. Like he fits into that category like perfectly because he made it. He did the things that kind of paved a lot of way for like a lot of us youngins coming up. Like we saw it was possible. You know,
Yeah. Nice, man. That's absolute.
yeah, meeting
Yeah.
him was like really. It was. I would say it was surreal, but I kind of manifested it like since I moved to Lagos. Like I've been manifesting that moment that you guys experienced. Like
Mad,
so,
mad.
been manifesting it since like 2022, 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, so when it finally happened, I was like, okay, yeah, I manifested this, and now I'm here, so I know what I must do.
Yeah, and it felt natural for you, right? It just felt like you're meant to be in that room. You felt like you
Yeah,
belong
cause
there. You didn't have any imposter syndrome, right?
mentally, I feel like I belong here because I know mentally I've been there a bunch of
Nice,
times. Yeah.
nice. Good to hear, man, bro. I'm a big fan of your crafts, bro. I think on the R&B side, you're talking about with Wiz, and of course, like you can definitely see that, like the African flair and touch of or at least that approach towards R&B. I can definitely see that with you and Wiz, and the record that I say you shined like very well, especially with R&B, was the record with Peruzzi, man, the You song. Like
Oh yeah.
that song, bro. That's such a beautifully written and delivered record.
Thank you.
Such a very strong melody that carried on, and obviously Peruzzi just let it made it work and complete the record. But tell us about that Peruzzi link up. I know he's definitely was excited about working with you. So yeah, how did that work?
I for one was more. I feel like me. I was more excited to work with Peruzzi because like before we started making records together, because that's not the only record we have.
Mad,
Before we started
mad.
working on records, yeah. Before we started working on records, I've seen his process. I've seen him record. He has an incredibly strong voice. You feel me? So
Facts.
I was blown away. I was blown away by the process, and I was like, this is music. You feel me? People might not catch up right now, or people might be blinded by one or two things, but like this is music right here. This
Yeah.
guy is a vocalist, and he's a writer. He understands like pockets like incredibly. So I was like, no. I have to be on one of his projects, but I can't take all the credit. Asagi did most of the work trying to make sure that we stayed locked in, trying to
Yeah.
create. And because the first record we made, it was like, oh, this is great. And this is really beautiful. Okay, let's try again. And I think I had made the new song, but all I had was just sketches. So I sent it to him, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, he loves this." Then by the time he laid like the idea he had, I was like, "Okay, I understand the direction we're going with the song now." So
Right.
sent it back. I took it in and I cleared it up with Wanda, and we just cooked it up nicely. And once I sent him the final version, it was like, "Oh, this one is going on the album." I was like, "Okay, perfect."
Nice, man. Nah, that's beautiful, man. Remind me, or at least like, when did you make the move from PH to Lagos?
And the first time was 2021, but I had to go back
Okay.
because mainland, and I didn't really have access to a lot. I didn't have like a studio. I didn't have like anything. I just
Gotcha.
came here with clothes, and I was expecting magic to happen, but the magic didn't exactly happen. And so I was like, okay, I need to go back, strategize, and come back. So I came back in 2022 with like the first team that I came with, and they were really invested in like making sure that the sound got what it needed. I had the basic studio materials to record, and that's where I made most of the records that ended up on my first EP, Escape.
Gotcha. Nice, 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 nice. And I think that was even before Champagne Girl, right? Or at least that's when Champagne Girl came out.
Oh, the first EP before Champagne Girl, that was like a demo EP. That was just on SoundCloud. I made that, and if you know K Style, do you know K Style?
Yeah, oh yeah, we've had kids out here. Another PH again.
Yeah,
People are your and what's in the waters, man. But
yeah,
yeah.
man. I and Style go way back. We might not always look it, but we go way back. When I started
Right.
learning production, I was learning it at his crib because he gave me access to the studio, like a lot. He gave me all access to the studio, like anytime I needed it. So shout out to K
But
Style.
shout out to K-Style, man. Shout out to K-Style for real. No, and I think another person that I've witnessed that you've kind of locked in with recent time is Yarden.
Oh yeah.
Please tell me about you guys and synergy, because even if it's not like on a sometimes artist to artist collaboration you guys make, but from a producer to artist duo, like you guys are absolutely solid. I think of a song like Divine, for instance. Like that's now not to overgas it, but that's something. If a Michael Jackson off the wall Michael Jackson wanted to make Afro beats, bro, it sounded exactly like that. Like how you guys came and arranged that record with a very disco feel. One of your better moments as a producer as well. But I'm also curious about the Yarden link up and the synergy that you guys have, because that's one of many collaborations you guys have. But yeah, how did that come up? How did Yarden hit your radar, and how's the relationship been since then?
Me and Yarden have been. I think we've just been cool. It was based off still like same of respect of like and your shit is hard, and my
Right.
shit is we both real. We stayed real like to each other, and there was no fake energy. You feel me? And me for one, I enjoyed producing for other people because I needed to strengthen my production, not just with myself, but like to push
Right.
myself, get into people's head and bring out what they are thinking, because that's where the magic is. Because being able to someone else's idea to life, that's proper magic. So it was like it was like a challenge to myself personally, or to wonder to make music with Yarden and make music with like other artists that was making music with at the time. But with Yarden, there was like a weird, very clear. There was a weird, clear synergy. Like
Yeah.
we knew that okay, there's something here, because when he tells me what he's trying to achieve, we can't find a reference for it, but I already understand what he's saying.